everybody. Welcome back to the SpinJoy HooperCast. Hi, Phoebe.
Hi, Caitlyn.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you again.
What are we talking about today?
We are talking about filming yourself hooping.
Ooh. So, do you think that you, as a hooper, need to film yourself? Is it a requirement of being a hooper?
Nah.
No. Straight to the point. No, it isn't. I agree.
I don't. Oh, I have a confession to make. You sent me a stop, drop, and spin over a week ago. And I did not stop, I did not drop, and I did not spin, and I did not film. I apologize.
Confession.
Confessions!
No, that's quite all right, though, because I often don't respond to mine for weeks.
Okay. I feel all right. Maybe I'll do it.
I also forget when I tag people. So it's not always a nice, pleasant surprise when someone goes, here's the stop, drop, and spin that you tagged me. And I'm like, oh, brilliant.
Yeah. I don't think it is necessary. I think it's really, really nice that people get like a nice boost from doing it. I think at the same time it can be very scary.
So let's talk about the reasons why people might choose to film themselves. Because there are benefits to it.
For sure.
There are like a lot of benefits to it.
Benefit one, if you're trying to do a move and maybe you're asking for help from people. So this isn't like, I filmed myself flowing and I'm posting it. It's, I'm filming myself for the purpose of getting feedback.
From your, so it could be feedback from an external source, like another person. It could also be feedback from yourself, which we talked about in another podcast.
I specifically in this situation mean posting it and asking for help.
Guys, look at this. It's not working.
What am I doing
Help
wrong?
Me. Good. So that's a positive. What's another reason why people might film themselves?
Makes you feel good to see yourself like
how awesome
doing
you look.
Some cool shit.
Yeah. Journaling your flow.
Journal your flow.
This is the thing. For people that haven't started filming themselves, it's always 1,000 times better than you think it is.
For sure.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
You always look better than you think.
I like that. I think if you want to start a stop, drop, and spin and you want to get people involved, like maybe you're feeling a little bit lonely, you're like, hey, if I put a stop, drop, and spin out there, then people will do stuff.
So engaging with the community.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If it's not me forgetting to do it.
Another really positive thing that can come from filming yourself and putting it out there is that you build your confidence with hooping.
Yeah, not just maybe you can see yourself doing the cool things like you mentioned before, but people are probably going to be nice to you about it because like if hooping pops up on your feed, whether you're a hooper or a non-hooper, and it's super cool, people are going to, put a like on it, say something to you that's nice. I think that also actually forcing yourself to do it, if you're freaking out about it, is a good way to break down that hesitation.
Totally. Filming my practice when I first started hooping, I was one of the things that really kind of catapulted me into enjoying hooping. I participated in the Hoopering Game.
Yeah.
It did. Okay.
I sent you some mean tracks.
Okay, so the Hoopering Game had its big few. How long did it really stay massive for?
Maybe just under a year.
Was it really that long? I thought it was really like surging there for a good few, like maybe 4 weeks or a couple of months where it was like super popular and everyone was like Hooping Game. But basically
you're probably right. My concept of time is not great.
It's still active. It's a group on Facebook. So you go and you have to request to join. So it's a private group, the Hooping Game. But how it works is you would go and post on the Facebook wall, I'm in, and the first person to go in the comments to comment a song, you'd have to go and make a video within 24 hours to that song, no matter what
Caitlyn
it was.
MacArthur Park.
Yes.
But you knocked it out of the veritable MacArthur ballpark, which was she tied helium balloons to her hair, put on like a beautiful flowing pirate shirt, giant false eyelashes, and fully did a bloody dance.
We took the Hooping Game to weird places, and I've got to admit, I probably instigated some pretty unfortunate song choices onto people, and I got them in return.
You certainly did.
In
a lot of ways, we didn't actually help people.
No, but it was fun.
Oh, true for us.
But anyway, we digress. I'll post the link to my
your MacArthur
helium
Park one
video, and you did an amazing video to Baby Got Back.
Yeah, that's what you gave me.
Epic. Anyway, so the hooping game, then once you've posted the video hooping to that person's song, you go then and give them one back.
You give them a track in return. So you do get karma for how weird your track choice is.
But usually they're pretty cool.
Usually they're really nice tracks.
And it gets you hooping to songs that are not in your comfort zone.
Perfect way to get new things on your playlist.
Totally. So that was really what started me sharing videos and getting comfortable in front of a camera, because I was just like, well, yeah.
Well, I'm doing it now and it's already been weird. So anything after that is fine. No, I like your videos. You post a lot when you do your super, super early just hoop dances at the water's edge.
Yes.
Just nice, yeah. I tend not to post too many videos because sometimes I don't have a lot of motivation or energy, and it just like, I'm like, I don't want to go get my phone. I don't want to pick up my hoops today. That's fine too. No one's forcing you to do it.
Well, see, this is the thing now as well. When you are posting videos, especially if you're active in the community and you've got people tagging you in things and you're participating in that way, do you get a sense of obligation to post videos, or is there a stress associated with it? Are you anxious or concerned about sharing how you look, the practice? When does it cross over from private practice into just creating
an obligation
and
a stress?
Exactly. So,
and a task for you.
Do you find that?
Mine isn't related so much to the actual that it's a video. I have stress about having too many points of connection with people at any given time, like with the outside world. So I'll have to have screen-free days, absolutely. And I think because there is so much happening with hooping, that's the part that overwhelms me.
Yeah.
So to be connecting in with the running feed and scrolling down, I've got to be really careful not to do that for too long at any given time, because it can really mess with my mood.
I totally feel you on that one. It's
at this stage, I don't ever feel bad just ignoring it for a long time,
yeah.
Except for that I'm facing you and we started talking about it. So I felt a bit guilty about my hooping game. Oh no, my stop, drop and spin.
Please don't feel guilty.
Awesome.
No, yeah, I totally feel you on the screen time and getting, overstimulated and overengaged with the feeling of being overwhelmed by amount of people.
Yeah.
Social media in general, I think it's good to take breaks.
I think my hesitation for doing video is not the video part of it. Like, I'm comfortable being in front of a camera. I'm comfortable being on stages because, I grew up as one of those shitty drama kids. But it's just like there's so much going on all the time. And sometimes I feel like I'm going to miss out on something if I'm not like keyed into the feed all the time. Like, well, what am I going to miss? That's really cool that I will then be behind in the scheme of what hoopers are doing right now. It's not going to drastically affect my life if I am not looking at it all the time.
Yeah, that is good to have that separation from it. I don't personally feel obligated to, actually, no, I do. So because it's different for me because I have a business that's associated with my hooping videos.
So, a lot of people do.
Yeah, and so at times I do feel like I need to separate the practice from
the promotion.
Although it's such a crossover for me because
exactly. You are doing what you love.
My business is based on my hobby and my joy. So sometimes I will record and I don't feel stressed out by the camera facing me. I don't have that kind of fear of the camera, though I often won't always share, or at least not immediately, what I'm recording. So my practice when I'm going to hoop dance, I'll go and I'll dance for a while before I switch on the camera. Then I'll go and set it up, maybe record for 5 minutes, and then I'll switch it off and continue to dance. So I don't go with the sole intention of recording for the whole practice. I do have unlimited time. Sometimes it'll be the motivation to go to dance, but it's not the only reason that I do it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think that's really clever because when I feel like I'm going to do it, I'm like, yeah, I'm in a really posty mood today. I'll go and do it, and then I'll immediately, because I want to get it out of the way, I'll immediately go to it and sift it and find what I want to post within that time frame, and then I'll post it in that one sitting. So I think maybe recording it, putting it back away, getting to it later, that is not something I thought to do. And it seems really obvious now.
I also find that people, well, for me personally, and I know that there are other people, women, that have this problem of the critical self-eye. When you go and look at your video, you're like, that wasn't good enough. I don't like the way I look. I don't like the way that I'm dancing, whatever the crazy thoughts are that are going on in your head. And sometimes I'll have those thoughts, and when I'm looking at something back immediately, and then I put it down, and this magical thing happens where I come back to it the next day, and all of a sudden I come back with a more objective view of myself, and I'm like, actually,
hey, I'm hot shit.
You're amazing.
Yeah.
Go and post it.
Yeah, you better.
And isn't that weird? Like, that you can separate from that part of yourself, that immediate click to go to, this is, you're not good enough. Posting regularly also helps you unravel a bit of that, I think, which is another positive.
Yeah. No, I really like that. And I think, yeah, just making the effort to post it, even if you might be having those thoughts, helps you to shatter feeling bad about yourself. Yeah. And I love that you gave it some time, and that gives you a bit more like objectivity about yourself. Because, yeah, we give ourselves way too much shit for no reason.
Totes.
So we had Hooping Game, Stop, Drop and Spin is one. Were there any more? Oh, the break battles.
Oh, okay. So this is on Instagram. There is a hashtag called #breakbattle, which is where you do breaks. So if you don't know what we're talking about, breaks are where you're furiously hitting back and forth on your body, so on your waist.
Rapidly changing direction of the hoop with your appendages.
Yeah, so you're using your arms to change the direction on your shoulders or on your waist, doing different moves, breaks. So when you hashtag someone in a break battle, they go and post a video that is primarily, it's basically a stop, drop and spin, but with a focus on doing breaks.
Yeah.
Right? So we had our buddy, Danika, who is a House of Hoops. So
HAUSEOF. Hoops. HOOPS.
So find her on Instagram. She sent me a message this morning and said, how about we do with this new live feature that Instagram has, you go live and we can invite her into the video. So we have a split screen. And Phoebe and I this morning did a live break battle with Danika, and it was amazing. She's over in the States. How did you find it, Phoebe?
Oh, it was pretty cool. And also, okay, so I'm getting really excited about it because it was a lot of fun. I'm going to try and talk a bit slower. We had Caitlyn and I on one screen and Danika on another screen, and we could watch her and we could react, and people could see the break battle as it was happening in real time.
It was amazing.
And also, so when you end the live split screen with someone, we can then invite someone else to do the break battle. So
and we had Mari.
Break battle after break battle after break battle.
We had Mari come in and do the same thing, and she's like, in the States or the other side of the world as well. And
I wonder what time it was.
They're 13 hours behind.
That's a lot.
Us.
We're in the future.
So it was the nighttime for them and morning for us over here, and we're all dancing together, hooping. I loved it. So technology, guys, bringing people together.
It was cool. I liked to do the breaks, but I also like to just like faff around in the background and be a bit of a dork.
Phoebe's good at that.
I'm good at being a bit of a dork.
A lot of a dork.
Heaps of a dork.
Really good at it.
Ton of a dork. But shit, well, I feel like that should be our Hooper shout out.
Yes. I would agree.
Another Hooper shout out.
Hooper shout out. Is that the Hooper shout out?
Oh, it is now. We've got the Inception button for the tricky shit, and then me singing crappily for the Hooper shout out.
So our Hooper shout out is House of Hoops, Danika. I don't know her last name. I do have it, but I'm probably not going to be able to find it.
Look, she's a legend. That's the, because I think that was quite a wave of genius to be like, live break battle. How about it? Throwing it down.
And then stepping up to the plate straight away.
Oh, she fully did. She was in pajamas. It was amazing.
Yeah, she was wearing an amazing onesie. God, I wish we could record that. Like, I wish we had it for longer than this 24 hours.
Can you save it?
I can't. You can't.
Bastards.
Danika posts on Instagram a lot. She's fabulous. She often shares tips and tutorials.
Yeah, she's helpful
to help people out. Super lovely. And she's sometimes hooping in her backyard with her little kids, gorgeous kids running around in the backyard, and it's a joyful jam. I really love it.
Joyful jam. I'll stop.
Okay.
That's our Hooper shout out. That's our...
What time is it, Phoebe?
It's time for
Hot Hoop
Tracks. That's how you do it. Okay, Hot Hoop Tracks.
So we had one sent to us.
We did.
By Danika.
By Danika,
We had a good chat with Danika this morning.
We did, yeah. We just talked to her for a really long time.
So what's Danika's hot hoop track?
Danika's hot hoop track is bloody, there it is. No,
it's I Don't Wanna by Jane XO. I listened to the start of it. It's fabulous.
I like the bloops. I like that it's got a lot of kind of bloops.
Like that? Like a bloop?
Yeah, exactly like a goldfish.
Is that what you meant?
No, I meant just like the noises are blippy.
Okay.
Yeah, but I like what you did. My hot hoop track is by Haiku Hands, and they're an Australian group, and it is Not About You. I like this one a lot because there's one point where they go, chill, like that. And it's also really good for conditioning. So if you need to get a lot of beginner hoopers hyped to go really hard on their waist for a long period of time, you've got good tracks. This is one of them.
That's the go-to?
Yeah.
To torture people for a long period of time? Make them sweat?
Yeah, but it's not torture if they've got jams.
Okay. And my hot hoop track is High You Are by What So Not. And it's a really good song.
I totally believe you. I'm going to listen to it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'll listen to yours.
Will you?
We've actually got a very good playlist happening here now. Like, I'm quite pleased with how it's come along.
It's getting there.
It's getting meaty.
It is.
So you can find the SpinJoy HooperCast playlist on Spotify under the SpinJoy HD profile, which is my profile.
Can we link it in the description?
I'm going to try, yeah.
Yeah.
Go and follow it.
Get her done. Email
us your hot hoop tracks. Email us your topics. Send us a private message on Instagram or on Facebook. The email address is info, I-N-F-O, at spinjoy, spinjoy.com.au.
Fabulous.
Let's leave.
Let's leave.